up. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm very excited about this next one. Let me turn up my earpiece so I can make sure. This one I'm so excited about because it's brand new. It looks like it's the secure meal replacement bars, right? But it's different. Based on years of research, years of working out the formulations, Andrew heard you, he wanted to make a product for any of us, if you've got any diabetic issues especially. This now incorporates not the 4 grams of fat that it did before, I'm sorry, of sugar. It is 1 gram of sugar per bar. This is so exciting. No additives, no added sugar whatsoever. And I'll be honest, I can't taste a difference. They are still so delicious. My mouth actually waters when I stand over one of these bars. This is my morning breakfast on a regular basis. I had one today before I started the show. And I know many of you love this product too. Now, one thing I wanted to share, several things, bear with me. There are 3 choices in terms of the flavors. There's the peanut butter crunch, a personal favorite of mine. We've got the chocolate crunch. We've got this in the chocolate brownie almond crunch, or you can choose the coconut almond cookie crunch. Now here's the thing, if you get a 2-pack, you can do a 12 bar, 24 bar, or a 36 bar count. You can do either, if you're getting 2, or the 24, you can get 2 flavors. If you're getting the 36 count, you could get all 3 flavors and a nice variety of it. That's my recommendation. The other thing I need you to know is that this is the last time for the year that we can even ship this, because once the hot summer months hit us, we can't ship this product. It just is not, it just doesn't work that way. The other thing I need you to know, and then we're gonna hear from Andrew, this is now halfway spoken for the entire day. Thousands of you jumped in on this from the launch last night at midnight. This is the second time to see it all day long. Andrew will be joining me at noon to talk more about it. But if you want this, this is now 0 added sugar, and you will love them. They're 140 calories per. They're vegan, they're gluten-free. They're so incredible. There's no GMOs. Highly impressive. And also 7 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber. And they are as soft and ooey gooey as a bar could be. As I just break another piece off to share with you, I'm gonna take a bite while we listen to Andrew tell us a little bit more about the brand new formulation of the Type 2 Secure Meal Replacement Bars. Here he is.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with a product that was requested, dare I say, demanded. A couple of years ago, we introduced our new secure meal replacement bars. I thought we did a pretty remarkable job creating a delicious bar that kind of ticked all the boxes. It contained significant levels of, sort of like a mini multivitamin, of B vitamins, vitamin D, 50 to 200% of the RDA of all key vitamins. So, and also delivers a good level of protein, good level of fiber, low in carb, low in sugar, only 4 grams added sugar. But then what I learned is that so many of you are really watching your sugar intake, that you'd really prefer a product, if we could pull it off, that would have 0 grams added sugar. That took a few years, but we accomplished it. And what you're looking at now are Secure Type 2. Originally in R&D, I was just kind of calling it Secure number 2. So we had our original Secure formula and our Secure number 2 formula. And so we called it Secure Type 2. It's a perfect product if you're watching your sugar intake. It's a perfect product if you really want to reduce your carbohydrate intake as well. And what we've done, the carbohydrate, what small amount of carbohydrate is in the product, we made sure that they are slow metabolizing carbohydrate. Even myself, personally, I was using a glucose monitor, a CGM, just to monitor my blood sugar when I was using the product. And I think you'll be astounded when you see what a product that provides fiber and protein and low levels of carbohydrate and 0 grams of added sugar, what it can do. And frankly, even more exciting, when we blind tested these bars, probably blind tested the bars with over 100 people at our company, the Type 2 bars won out over the original bars. So they're the same flavor profile. We have our chocolate brownie almond crunch. We have our coconut almond cookie crunch. We have our peanut butter chocolate chip. So we have the same 3 flavors. And fascinatingly enough, the Type 2 bars won hands down. And they're the same price. This is the same Today Special price from a few years ago when we introduced the original Secure bars. So despite these bars being more expensive to develop, more expensive to create, you're looking at in the smallest size, you're looking at about $2 a bar. And in the large size, 36 meals, you're looking at a little bit more than $1.50 a bar, barely $1.50 a bar. So they're incredibly affordable. They're absolutely delicious. When you look at the bars, you could see the nuts, the almonds. You could see that they're real. You could see the chocolate chips and the peanut butter. So it truly, you could see the coconut shavings in the coconut almond cookie crunch. So they're truly incredibly delicious. What's astounding to me is I assumed that they would be a few notches below our standard bar in terms of flavor, in terms of texture, in terms of all the characteristics that made it special. And it took us a couple of years, and we had a bar that we were trying to achieve in making it at least as good or close to as good as our original bars. And according to the taste of those who were tasting them blind, meaning they had no idea which bar was which, most folks substantially preferred the Type 2 bars over our original bars. And again, 0 grams sugar added. And only 1 gram of sugar in the bar, barely 1 gram of sugar in the bar. And that's the sugar that's just resident in the nuts or the chocolate pieces. So again, to have a 140 calorie delicious snack like this, and to have it have 0 grams added sugar and barely a gram of total sugar, is a pretty remarkable accomplishment. And then for it to taste as great as it does, despite the fact that it has 50 to 200% of all key vitamins, plus high levels of calcium and magnesium. So it's literally, as I often say, like a mini multivitamin rolled into this delicious meal replacement. And if it is truly going to be a meal replacement, it definitely needs to deliver those vitamins. Most of them don't contain 0 grams added sugar and 1 gram total sugar, and all of the carbohydrates in the product are designed to be very slow metabolizing carbohydrate. So this is a product that I went great lengths to create what you were requesting, as I said earlier, kind of jokingly demanding. That if it's what your doctor has instructed you should be experiencing when you're having a bar or a meal replacement bar or snack, whatever it might be, then it's up to us to try to design to fulfill those needs. It wasn't easy, and mind you, this is not like a little treat that's going to be 40 or 50 calories. This is a 140 calorie bar. So that 140 calorie bar to have 0 grams added sugar and to have just 1 gram total sugar, again, is quite an accomplishment. And for it to be as affordable as it is, where even in the smallest size, a 12-pack, it's $2 a bar, but in the 36-pack, it's barely $1.50 a bar. It's incredibly affordable. It is truly quite the accomplishment of my R&D team, and everybody worked to pull this off. We heard your requests loud and clear a couple of years ago saying, we love the Secure bars, but we'd really prefer a bar with 0 grams added sugar. So it really is a meal replacement. So I hope you give them a try. I think you'll be astounded how delicious they are. I eat far too many of them. For me, right now, my favorite went from the coconut almond cookie crunch now to the chocolate almond, the chocolate brownie. So absolutely delicious. When you get them home, you'll taste them. You'll see they are different from any other bar you'll see on the market. And when you look at the nutrient profile, you'll be astounded at all of the good nutrition it contains and all the things that it doesn't contain. So I hope you decide to give them a try. It's unlike any other bar on the market.
It's absolutely true. Mine's gone. They're so good. I can't taste a difference from the regular to these, the Type 2, but there's now 1 gram of sugar. No added sugar at all. They're so good. My personal favorite, Andrew was just sharing his, my personal favorite is the peanut butter chocolate chip. This one right here. But I love what you can do today. If you just want one box of one flavor, that's completely an option. If you want 24 bars, you could do one of two, or you could get two of the same, or if you want the 36 count, you could get all three flavors or all three of the same if you have a favorite. But today, check this out. The prices are amazing, and we can't ship after today. After this visit, the warm weather prevents us from shipping these. It's a food product that just doesn't travel well in the warm weather. So take a look here, because the pricing, if you go with a 36 count, and again, you could do two flavors or all three if you'd like, today's price is only $59, normally a $99.99. You're saving $40. And each one is seriously so delicious and satisfying. It is like a little mini vitamin rolled up into a delicious bar. I know there's a lot of protein bars out there. I mean, I've tried a lot of them. I always come back to the Secure. I always do, always have. You will too, once you try them, because I know a lot of us, well, you do the protein bar because you know it's got the vitamins, you should probably, but they're dry and I don't know, they're just not the taste that this provides. Not to mention these, and I'm really impressed by this, they're vegan, they're gluten-free, they're dairy-free, there's no GMO, lactose-free, I mean, all the things. I don't know how he accomplished it, but he did in a big way. I'm gonna take just a minute to read a review or two because everyone loves these bars, and this is way more than halfway sold through already. Here one. Home run. Secure bars are exceptional. My husband loves the chocolate brownie almond crunch. I'm a huge coconut fan, so coconut is mine. They are so good, I have to stop myself from eating another. I take one into the office as a snack in the afternoon. My husband has one after a workout or when playing golf. These bars did not disappoint. I'd like to add that it's not so easy to do coconut well. This bar nailed it. On and on and on. So once again, we've been waiting, and you requested, thank you for being passionate, being persistent. Andrew usually comes through. Sometimes it just takes a little longer than I know he would prefer, but they're here. And your product is here. Today's special pricing, don't forget the Ultimate Eye Support, as well as the Type 2 brand new launch of the Secure Replacement Bars. The item is 9153.